MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Joe Ross will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned his craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. Biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
In now, Ben Zobrist. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Wieters has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, third baseman, KRIS BRYANT.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And the two-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kendrick moves over, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Pitch on the way. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway.
And with two away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In now, Daniel Murphy. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lifted the other way out to left center. EATON is under it. 1 out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air out to center field. EATON is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Addison Russell.
At the plate, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Rendon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is EATON. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 62, Jose
into the box.
Quintana.
Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes on 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 now to Zobrist. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, KRIS Bryant. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Joe Ross, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
For the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Tap down the line. That winds up foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is ALMORA. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Zobrist into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Washington leads this one 1-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The pitcher, number 62.
Ready for another chance? Jose Quintana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a called strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, KRIS Bryant.
Here's KRIS Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Left fielder, SCHWARBER.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Blake Treinen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Blake Treinen.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's running towards second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And now this is bobbled and left.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. No one out with a runner at second. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground,
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Weak roller right side. Rizzo is up with it. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece.